Hey guys, Jen and Jeremiah here.
Hey!
We are inviting you to like and share this video for a chance to win.
Voila! 100 spools of embroidery thread.
And these are super high quality embroidery threads, and they're all the popular colors. You got primaries, secondaries, all that stuff.
Blacks, whites, beiges.
Amazing. What a great collection. Really $660 retail value.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But we're giving away one every week, a new winner every week. So like and share, like and share, like and share.
Like, share. Invite your friends to like and share too.
Hey guys, Jen from Tops here, and today I'm here to talk to you about the Innova long arm. I am a huge fan of this company. I've been with the company for about 7 or 8 years, and the biggest things that I really love about this company is everything is made in the United States. Everything's made at their compound in Houston, Texas, and then they also have a research and development engineering team in New York. So everything from design to everything is machined and all the parts are made in the United States. So that is amazing. So if you're looking for a real workhorse that will last forever, the Innova long arm is for you. They also have a lot of creature comforts that are really nice too, that we will get into a little bit later. But they are absolutely built to quilt. If you go into a quilt shop, they're probably going to be using Innovas, doing them professionally. And another thing about the company is they've been in business since 1941, and they've only made quilting machines. They started out in 1941 and they were making industrial quilting machines to make mattresses, and then they started doing bed-in-a-bags, and then they finally offered the long arms to their domestic customers. So they've always been a quilting company, and now we're able to get it as quilters. But they also are still big players in the industrial market as well. So all of the quilting machines for boat leather and cars and everything is all made by ABM International, who makes Innovas. So they're definitely a quilting, strong, solid company. Another thing is they're constantly innovating. So the engineers in New York are always talking with the guys in Houston, and they're always coming up with exciting new attachments and things that you can do with your long arm. And their long arm has actually changed over the years, where you can see the different models. They also have a 1 horsepower motor, which is the largest on the market by far. Their closest competitor only has a 1/4 horsepower motor. So again, quite literally, they are built to quilt. They're gonna go through your t-shirt quilts with no problem. They're gonna go through denim. They're gonna go through thick seams. As a matter of fact, I was at a show one time and we were quilting a quilt of honor, and we had a foam core sign that was sitting up along the back of the frame, and it had fallen, and none of us realized it until we looked over, and the machine was literally quilting through the foam core. So it's just an amazing machine. So let's take a quick look at some of the features of the machine itself, the sew head, and for free motion features, we'll go over that stuff, and then we'll talk about robotics a little bit. Okay, so here I am with the Innova M24, and it's their top selling machine by far. And so you have 24 inches of sew space from the needle to the back of the machine. Now that's going to give you 21 inches of actual usable sew space on that, okay? Some things that I really love about the machine is that my power button is right here on the side. So you're not having to walk around to the back of the machine to turn the machine off. And my absolute favorite feature for free motion quilting is that you have these integrated micro handles. So you can tighten them down if you really, really like a tight handle, but I like to keep mine so that I can still move them, but they're still locked in, because I really like to drive at 10 and 2. And the same thing when I'm quilting, it's so much more ergonomic to be able to quilt like you're driving. So that's what I really, really love about these integrated micro handles. If you come up here, you can see that I have presets on my screen here. So my first one is going to be for manual. So if I didn't want stitch regulation, if I was doing a bunch of micro stitching or something that I just wanted it to flow and be really fast and small, I would go manual at just one touch of a button. If I wanted to baste, I'm going to come down here to my second one where I have it set to 3 stitches per inch. Then I'm going to come down to my next one, which is 12 stitches an inch. So when I stitch, typically it's going to be 12 stitches an inch, but now with just one touch, I can go back to where I like to baste and where I like to stitch. The last preset that you have, I keep it micro stitching, which, you know, it can go up to 22 stitches an inch. I mean, teeny tiny regulated stitches. I usually keep mine at about, well, it's at 22 now, but we'll say 16 or 17 because that's small enough. I can also change my tie-off stitches right here on this screen. I can do my pickup from this screen. So I can just pick up my thread right there at one touch. It also has a cruise feature, which is kind of a hybrid between your manual and your regulated. So when I stop my machine, the needle is gonna keep going up and down, and I can change that speed if I like it a little bit speedier or if I just want it to kind of slowly tick. So you've got that. I also have this guy. I do a lot of ruler work, so when I'm going back and forth between rulers, you want your needle to stop in the down position when you're doing ruler work. So I have this awesome button right here that as soon as I say stop with your needle down, as soon as I stop, my needle will be down in the fabric so that I can pivot my ruler. So that's all on the screen. It also has a fantastic lighting package. Okay, so I can come here, and here I am with my black light function. I don't know if you guys can really see it down here, but we've got black light here. So if I'm working on, you know, white on white or something, I'm going to be able to see my stitching with that black light. And then here I've got my my kind of half light, and then now I've got my full light. It also comes as an add-on. You can add on this amazing LED light bar as well, but I find that there's actually quite a bit of light with the machine. I have it under my throat. I have it spotlighting over my needle, so it's really, really well lit. And then of course, if I come here, I've got all my machine settings, how many I want to tie off. You can change your right controls to your left controls. All that's right here. I also have a laser light. Okay, and you guys can't see it, but you'll just have to trust me, is now I have a laser light right here. Let me see if I can just pull this down. Oh, you guys can't see it, but there's a little red laser light right over my needle, which makes it really, really nice for repositioning, especially when I'm working with robotics. So now that we've talked a little bit about the free motion part, about the machine itself, I'm going to take a few minutes and show you guys a little bit of the robotics on the Innova M series machine. Okay, so one of the most impressive things about the Innova is its ability to do robotics. So you have a freestanding computer here. A lot of your other machines that have robotics is just a tablet. And so we have much more memory, we have much more power with the freestanding computer. So you're gonna get more patterns, you're gonna have more memory, but you're just gonna get a lot more features because it's a fully loaded computerized quilting machine. Okay, so I've got this nice freestanding screen. It's also touch screen, so I can zoom in and out right on the screen. I can pan right from the screen. Super awesome to see my whole quilt at the touch, but then be able to zoom into something really, really small. Another word about robotics is a lot of your other machines are on just like a single track on the bottom of the machine, but the Innova is actually on a belt-driven system. So it is secured with these, trying to remember the word. I'm not an engineer, I'm not a technician, but they're rev bars. I can't remember, but it's a very strong bonded belt that holds the machine in. So you're gonna get pinpoint precision every single time. So when you're repositioning, or if you're push pinning your quilt to actually like see where your quilt is and you want to custom quilt it with the robotics, you're going to be able to drop points, and those points are going to be exact on your quilt. So that's a really, really nice thing about the robotics. Edge to edge quilting, super simple. So if you're looking for a side hustle or a retirement job, this guy is going to be super simple and fast to quilt quilts. Another thing with your edge to edge quilting on the Innovas is that they will actually quilt from right to left. So it'll do one row and quilt it from left to right, and then we'll drop down and then quilt another row from right to left. So less advances, less repositioning. So now you're talking, you know, time is money. So this guy is going to be a real workhorse for that. So I did want to show you guys that all of my functions here, if I hover over them, you know, with my mouse here, it's going to tell me what it is. I don't know if you can see here where that kind of pops up on these, see where it says like crosshatch. So all these functions, it's going to tell me what they are. So if I open up crosshatch, okay, and then I forget how to use it, because that happens if you don't use it all the time, I just come over here to my question mark. There's a question mark on the right side of my screen, and then it's going to tell me exactly how to use that crosshatch tool, either with my sew head or my mouse. So I love having that user manual right on your screen, because I forget all the time. If you don't use it every week, you forget how to use it. So having this on the screen, it makes it super intuitive and just sets you up for success. You have a lot of really, really cool features. You've got a draw function. So if you wanted to, you can draw your name and make it into a quilting pattern. All I do is just kind of draw my name here, and then I accept, and now it's a quilting pattern, and all I have to do is say go, and it's going to quilt out my name. You can also type out your text. So that's all in the draw feature. My favorite button on the Innova is the back button. So it's right up here. It's this green one. So now I can just go back, and now I'm back to an empty screen. You also have the ability to mask, so that if you have a super special embroidered block or a t-shirt quilt that you don't want to quilt over a specific t-shirt, I can now mask over that pattern or that design with my mask and quilt all around it at the touch of a button. We've also got our wreath function, which is, it's kind of cool. It's like a whiz bang. All I have to do is I come here to my pattern library, and you can see I have over 600 preloaded patterns on my machine. So I'm just going to come down to something that might be nice in multiples. I've got this cute turtle here, so I'm just going to close that. I'm going to drag him on there. And then if I wanted to resize, I'm just going to hit my stretchy guy, and then I'm going to resize him small. And then I'm going to come back to my wreath function, and I'm going to say I want 4 repeats, and I'm going to preview, and you can see here that it popped out 4 turtles. But then I can change the angles here. I can make it so that they're closer together, and now you can kind of create your own patterns. So now I have a little wreathed turtle medallion there. So just lots of really, really cool features where you can make your own patterns. You're gonna totally customize your quilt without ever having to grab the handles of the machine. So if you're nervous about free motion quilting, if you don't wanna go through that process, the robotic machines are amazing, and the Innova is the best. It's like the Cadillac of the long arms. The other thing about ABM Innova is you have 24-hour support. So when you buy an Innova, you have top support. You have a 10-year warranty, including parts and labor. You can call me whenever you want with Innova questions, but also you've got 24 hours, 365-day-a-year support. So if you're quilting on Christmas Eve at 3:30 in the morning and you're stressing because in 5 hours you have something that you want to give, you can call ABM. Somebody in Houston is going to answer your phone and talk you through what's going on with your machine. And 9.5 times out of 10, you're able to work on that yourself. These machines are fairly simple. And Michael is the tech that always does the service calls, and he's used to talking people through things. So I think having that 24-hour American support is really, really important and really amazing when you're making an investment like this on a machine. So yeah, I think that's a really good overview of the Innova long arm quilting machine, both free motion and robotics. If you would like a full demo, I'd be happy to give that to you. You can call our 800 number with any more questions or to set up a demo at 1-800-280-4919. And as always, with all of our machines at Tops, including the Innovas, we are going to give you a 10-year warranty, including parts and labor. We are going to give you training for life on that machine, and we are also going to give you a year to upgrade. So if you buy something smaller and then you want to upgrade, you have a year to pay to get what you paid on your first machine towards your second machine. The other thing that we do with our Innova long arms is we do white glove delivery. So I will come with the installers, set up the machine, make sure everything is good, and give you a little mini lesson in your home. So yeah, free setup, free delivery, free training, and then you have me at the touch of a button, and you can come in for as many lessons as you want with me. So yeah, hope we answered some questions for you guys today, and give us a call if you have more. Bye. Hey guys, Jen and Jeremiah here.
Hey!
We are inviting you to like and share this video for a chance to win.
Voila! 100 spools of embroidery thread.
And these are super high quality embroidery threads, and they're all the popular colors. You got primaries, secondaries, all that stuff.
Blacks, whites, beiges.
Amazing. What a great
Everything you
collection.
really need.
$660 retail value.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But we're giving away one every week, a new winner every week. So like and share, like and share, like and share.
Like, share. Invite your friends to like and share